Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in GeoGuessr. We're going to do some
indoors.
some indoors
Around the world.
as we do sometimes. Start again. Use default settings.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like I'm stoned. What is this? It's interesting. A sand-filled room, which is the worst thing I can imagine. But it's like... It's got all the mood lighting, right?
They put beanbags in.
But nobody's sitting in the beanbags, they're all sitting on the floor.
Also, is there like holes in the roof here?
There's...
A hole in the roof.
Is that a hole or is it a light?
Good point.
Because...
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, probably is a light then.
some of these... Like, it looks like there's windows beaming light somewhere, but there obviously isn't. Like, where are these patches of light coming from? Because I don't see the bulbs anywhere.
It's a panorama roof, there's multiple shots to be fair, so...
Yeah. Some of this looks like, I mean, up there's where you'd be putting your Valkyrie cameras on it. And so,
This is a border.
yes. That's, no, not border, fortress.
Fortress, yeah.
Fortress.
Right. But this is if you can't move, which
I
you
can't
can.
move.
We have to just inspect the lights, I think. Zoom in on that purple light on the left. Yeah, it's not very informative, is it?
The women. Hello, your face isn't pixelated. Neither are your feet. Thumbnail achieved. Some feet. Is it sand?
In some countries it's like snow rooms.
It looks... It does look more like snow, to be honest.
So, yeah, but I think it is sand, but the snow isn't really that fine, is it?
It could be salt or something.
There was an apartment somewhere, I think in the Middle East, and they were selling it like a house. It was really expensive, and because obviously the climate there, they don't get snow very often. They had like an internal room that was designated the snow room. It was really dark, and you go in with a snow generator. Because that's what you do if you've got loads of money. Just
Build a snow generator.
so somewhere in the Middle East.
That is my best. Yes.
Let's say maybe
Somewhere affluent in the Middle East. Saudi?
or Lebanon or UAE. Saudi Arabia, I don't think is street view. Well, this isn't street view to be fair. But the women. Egyptians.
Walk like an Egyptian. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Is this indoors?
Not quite.
What happened to that man?
Some people have got their upper bodies chopped off.
Looks like it was recently indoors.
Formerly indoors. This is the fortress after Sledge has been at.
I mean, these poor men have suffered the most from whatever happened here.
More than the roof has been removed, right? Right. Do I go Egypt again?
No. I want to go with Iraq.
Right. Because it's the roof Mosul.
No, because
Saudi Arabia, was it?
yeah, because that's where Babylon was, isn't it?
I mean,
There was a logic there.
there was a logic, yes. This is indoors properly, and that's
Norway,
Denmark.
Denmark. Okay.
But I don't know if that's got the same significance in a religious sense.
Coat of arms. Do you recognise any of them?
Nope.
That's an inverted saltire.
Inverted saltire. The Russian name. Is that Iceland behind the altar? No, it's not. Inverted saltires.
I think Denmark's probably the safest one. Right?
Denmark's a good guess. What about Aalborg?
There's a lot of bald men here.
In Denmark. So I would go Odense. Was that? No, there's See, west of Copenhagen, there's some church that's really significant. Oh, where is it? I can't see the rest.
I am sitting far closer to the PC than Andrew is, that's why.
There's a place that the Soviet Union, this is the story, the Soviet Union wanted to make a nuclear strike on, because it would result in fewer casualties in Copenhagen, but would have a significant impact morale, because you destroy the church. So if the viewers could tell me where that is, I don't know. It may be in Roskilde, if it's a church I'm thinking of, but this could be any church, and it may not even be in Denmark. But
you get an interesting history lesson now.
yes.
Always educating you here at GeoGuessr.
To keep, because they would be invading across from Poland and Czechoslovakia, they'd be invading, and to stop Denmark using their fleet and their forces, they would threaten to nuke. But let's guess. No!
Estonia.
Okay, we'd never guessed that.
The other side of the Baltic Sea. No, I would never have guessed that.
It just seemed too good with the Danish flag, didn't it? You know.
Would you like a coffee?
It's 10:17 AM. It's
This is like, that's my, it is a show house. I wouldn't say this is like a show house, but it is a show house.
literally, yeah. It's like, that's why it's showing you around. I don't know if it's for like rent, holiday rental, or
Choices of floors.
no, it's like part of a development, and so they're showing you.
German?
Yes.
It's like IKEA. But far more efficient because it's German. Do you know where that is?
Don't know what that means.
We can go outside.
Oh, we're outside. We're no longer indoors. Yes.
It's some industrial estate somewhere in a German-speaking country.
What mountains? It could be Austria or Germany. I know.
Or France.
France. Or Switzerland. Yes, forgot about Switzerland, German speaking.
Let's do some Anschluss and go there.
Oh. Good guess. Good guess, well done.
What is this? Is this 5? I'm having fun with this. Okay, this is obviously North Korea.
So,
Spain?
is that the nonsense Spanish?
Yes.
Point.
Doors on each side and they're glass. That's
It.
my guess would be Spain. Couldn't tell you where in Spain. I mean, it could be anywhere that speaks Spanish. See those bloody conquistadors. I'm assuming by how far off the ground I am, I'm the teacher. Just also, it's like all colourful and like a children's place and all that, but then it's like just the sinister side. It's like a prison. Keep them in like cattle.
Spain's, but where?
Barcelona. Well, probably not Barcelona because they try to use like their version of the. That was a good guess. Their version, right in Valencia as well. Their version of like their kind of Gaelic, which is like it's like a Spanish. It's like different from Spanish.
Yes.
15,892 points. That's not bad.
I guess you got better before it went on. Really, just it was a forward. We got away from the Middle East, I think.
Do you want to do it again? Because there's supposed to be thousands.
Thousands, yeah, sure.
Let's just do this one again because it's fun.
So you can beat 15,000 points. I think you can.
Okay. Somebody's having a party. In Cyrillic. That's just tamales. This is a very healthy party. Like if it was here, it'd be like crisps. You know, like someone opens a poke of crisps and puts it in a ball, and it's like, yes, this is a snack. But this is like actual like radishes and things lying about.
It's harvesting, really. It's an interesting house plant. It's like they built a sauna but didn't include the heating.
It does like.
Taxidermy for.
Clearly, we're in Oregon. So. I mean, other than the.
Somewhere in Russia then.
I don't think it's Russia.
You don't think Russia?
No, I don't think Russia. I think like Bulgaria. Yeah, I think Bulgaria. That was Russia.
Novosibirsk.
I really like those guys were out there in their shorts and flip flops. This is
a supermarket. What is their? They've got English language, like ale tables, and they're selling tea and coffee, muesli, cakes, biscuits, meals to go, bulk foods, drinks, water.
I feel like it's Ireland.
Because it's got a cloven. I guess okay, there's like also an Irish lady. Keeper's Beach, Foursquare. Foursquare is that Carrefour? That's what Carrefour means, right? Which is the French supermarket.
Yeah, Carrefour. Yeah. It feels like they've developed that for the Irish market here. That's. You see Carrefours in Spain.
Yes. So Cooper's Beach, which is designed to Ireland. Everyone else said it's a bit sunny. You can appreciate maybe Ireland's got a few sunny days a year.
The palm tree.
So I think more Australia. Those license plates I think are Australia. Cooper's Beach. I'd say probably you're guessing, but I'd guess it's or Queensland or New South Wales and East Coast. If you look at the what do you call it? The registration plates. It's the thing you always have to. Whenever you see like a place that looks kind of like Britain or Ireland, and it looks too warm, especially out of season, like it says like January and it's like sunny. Australia is somewhere you have to remember.
This is the best angle if you get a license plate.
Ah, right. So if you, it looks like it says Queensland, right? It's like one word, right? So if you go to just south of Brisbane, like Realism then, and then my guess would be they've got the Gold Coast.
Woolgoolga. What's it called again?
Kippers Beach, which could be a really small place, or like right at the border between Queensland and New South Wales. There's somewhere.
I think New South Wales.
So you see where Gold Coast is?
Cleveland. Some of these places aren't very creatively named.
Yeah, I guess.
Somewhere along here.
Yeah. But
New Zealand's done yen. New Zealand has done yen.
see, like New Zealand, it is subtropical, I think, but it's like, is it? Yeah, it must be because you see the plants, but like New Zealand's a cold and dark place. I know it's as far north as you can get there, but in New Zealand.
See, just because there's a net over above us doesn't really make it indoors. Portugal or Italy?
Yeah.
Because that's not Spanish, but it's close to Spanish.
Carneiro. Was it EIRO? Was it?
Oh, was the shoes I was looking at? The Sapieros.
Espirito Santo, that's is this Brazil? No, Tintoretto. It's Italian, but that doesn't necessarily mean Espirito Santo. Must be Italy, right?
Yeah. We're askew
Is it definitely European? Not Brazil? No, it's not Brazil, right?
Looks too developed in Brazil. It is.
Espírito Santo, if I'm not crazy, is a state in Brazil, that's all. How do the people look? They look more... less... they look more European than...
They definitely look more European.
But some of these places... Jose Silva. That's like a Porsche. Jose Silva.
It looks like...
See, but the fusion of Portugal and Italy is what creates Brazil.
Yeah. It looks like Spain.
It has to be Brazil, I'm afraid.
It's not Brazil.
Espírito Santo is a state in Brazil. That's fair.
Where is it?
Yeah, see, you can check. Right. Can I see the mouse? Sorry. Maybe I'm talking nonsense, but... And... State of Espírito Santo.
Nova Valencia. Go with New Valencia, because we've got it.
Just, if there's any mountains or anything we're missing.
No?
It's weird how it's like a perfect mix of Italian and Spanish. So real confusing. Where is Nova Valencia?
No? This is in Portugal.
Oh, for goodness sake, sorry.
And like... all the...
I made a horrible mistake, sorry. But I mean, the people did look European, right? But it's just... it looked so Italian-Portuguese mixed that it just had to be Brazil. It was too organised to be Brazil.
Yeah, I mean, it does
I've
look...
never been to Brazil and I hold it in high esteem, of course. So.
The... like, even the adverts for ice cream and things were identical to the ones you get in Spain. It was like... we're actually indoors here. We're in like a mechanics
Yeah,
shop.
that last one wasn't indoors, was it?
It was under like a tarpaulin or something. Check your hubcaps.
I think.
Really can't lie. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Italy somewhere.
I'm just going to like the front entrance or the vehicle bays.
Any clues here to like help us?
Modena. Modena, how do you pronounce it?
Where is it?
North of Bologna. North. Right there. I mean, I don't have anything else to go north than this.
Probably the most points we've got in this town. Oh my word. Okay, this feels like a hotel or something.
Yes. Oh, there's a fountain. It does feel like a hotel. Is that Arabic on the above one of those arches there? On the left. On the left, sorry. The Arabic there. And a Christmas tree.
Yes.
So
It's a hotel. If it's a hotel, the Christmas tree makes sense.
yeah.
Even if it's not.
Even if it's a Muslim majority country.
I'm leaning towards Egypt again.
It's very difficult to disagree. What is Bubbles? Is it like it? It's like.
It feels like one of those buildings for 7 Days to Die. You know, the one the tower below.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. An interesting construction, let's be honest.
Let's go back. Sorry, we were close.
Yeah, you were right, kind of area.
We did not meet 15,000 points.
We
might have if they've done that.
What? That's not alright. That's not. It was measuring properly a second ago.
It was there, but it makes it look much worse.
It's like
That one was bad,
if
and that one was bad.
If the world was flat and there was some sort of dividing line between Australia and New Zealand.
Right.
Yeah, it was bad. Like, especially this group Santo, I shouldn't have misled with Brazil.
I mean, I did Bulgaria quite bad there as well. But yes, that is 2. So that is the end of this part of GeoGuessr. So give us a follow and whatnot if you enjoyed that. And we'll see you in the future.